everyone, this video is about Bellinzona, Switzerland. If you're watching this video through a Facebook link, you can share it. What will help me most is subscribing to my YouTube channel. Bellinzona is the capital of the Canton of Ticino. It is in the south, which is the Italian-speaking region of Switzerland. It is located in a key geographic area which was historically between many trade routes. Italy to the south, France to the west, Germany to the north, and Austria to the east. Over the years, it was occupied by many different regimes. This city is most known for the 3 castles, which are all UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The first castle, Castle Grande, this was built on a hill where there's a vertical rock wall on the north side and a steep hill on the southern side. There's been fortifications at this location since the 1st century BC, which were initiated by the Roman Emperor Augustus. There was a fort on this site that dates back to the 4th century. It was even written about as early in the 6th century. Before the 13th century, this was known as the Stronghold. During the 14th and 15th century, it was known as the Old Castle. In 1506, it was called Uri Castle, and in 1818, it was called St. Michael's Castle. Much of the visible castle dates to the 1250 to 1500 timeframe. The 2 towers on this site stand 28 and 27 meters tall. There's a museum on the grounds which has some of the tiles from the earlier castles. When you visit the castle, you can get into the grounds and go up the towers without any additional fee. The second castle, the Montebello Castle, this was built on the hillside. It did not have natural defense features, so there was man-made moats that helped protect the walls. It was built before 1313. It was renovated and expanded in the late 1400s. It has been referred to as the Small Castle, the Middle Castle, and even the New Castle in the 15th century. In 1506, it was called the Swiss Castle. In 1818, it was called St. Martin's Castle. It fell into disrepair by the 19th century, but was purchased by the Canton in 1903 and renovated. The museum was opened in 1974 and displays archaeological finds in the area. Sasso Corbaro is the castle on the hill. It was built around 1478 and only took about 6 months to complete. It is located 203 meters above the city. In 1506, it was called Unterwalden Castle. In 1818, it was called St. Barbara's Castle. It is the only castle of the 3 that is not integrated into the town walls. During peacetime, the castle was used as a prison. Because it's on the hill, in the 16th and 17th centuries, it was hit by lightning many times. It also fell into disrepair by 1900. A nice find in this castle is the 17th century wooden room. This room was not originally in the castle, but was moved here in 1989 and can be found during your museum tour. I highly recommend the museum tour in this castle. Also on the hill overlooking the city is the Church of St. Sebastiano. This church dates to the Roman times. There was a complete renovation in 1858. There's grapevines along the front of the church. You can clearly see this church from all over town due to its bright color. Bellinzona has a wonderful Old Town section. It starts at the train station and heads to Independence Square. The town church is the Church of St. Pietro and Stefano. It dates to the Renaissance time. The interior is mostly the 16th and 17th century, including many oil paintings. The last restoration of the church was in the late 1960s. After you pass the church in Old Town, you get to the next square, which is the Palazzo Civico. This is the municipal building. It has a Renaissance appearance, but it was also built in the early 1900s. It has a very nice clock tower. And at the end of Old Town is Independence Square, which has a 1903 monument which signifies the 100th anniversary of Ticino being in the Swiss Confederation. The fun part about Old Town is on Saturdays. There is a weekly market which sells everything from produce, meats, desserts, clothes, and crafts. They set up around 6:30 in the morning and start to close around 1 p.m. Bellinzona is a wonderful place to visit. In one day, you can visit all 3 castles and walk through Old Town and see this market. Bellinzona also has wonderful views of the valley between the Alps. I hope you liked this video. Please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.